I'm so glad that I got to meet Tanu. Her guidance has been nothing short of transformative.
Tanushree is an expert teacher. She has decades of experience teaching breathwork and meditation.
She has this amazing innate ability to take an individual and help that person to get to the next level.
The ease with which she connected and introduced us to this lifestyle hack called as meditation is absolutely commendable.
I can't think of anything else that matches up to the gift of being able to calm someone's mind down.
That really set us up for a brilliant experience.
Should I start?
Yes.
Hello and welcome. I'm Tanushree Bishnoi, a faculty with the Art of Living. And today we are going to explore how you can better manage your mind and emotions and de-stress with simple yet effective techniques that have helped millions across the world live happy, healthy, stress-free and productive lives. The Art of Living is one of the world's largest voluntary organizations founded by Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankarji. Art of Living programs have benefited more than 5 million people across 180 countries. And today in this webinar, I'm going to share with you 3 powerful secrets to manage your mind and emotions that will transform your life by unlocking your full potential. I will also share with you real examples of people who have improved their quality of life using these techniques that we teach. But there are 2 ways for you to participate in this webinar. One is that you simply watch it the way you would watch any informational video. And the second way is that you watch and reflect over what's being said. See if this applies to your life and go back with an actual takeaway. So type 1 in the comments if you want to do it the first way and type 2 if you want an actual takeaway. I can see many of you are typing 2. Isn't that what we all want? We want a tangible change, an actual change to happen in our lives. So are you ready to be a part of this? Yes? See, for this you have to be fully involved and committed. You can't just watch from the sidelines. You have to become a part of this by communicating with me through your comments. So all that you need to do in this webinar is to give me your 100% attention. Sit comfortably, close down anything that might distract you. Turn off the TV, the music, Instagram. In fact, put your phone on silent. I want you to use this information that I share today to create a stress-free, happy and productive life for yourself. Yes? But before we begin, I want to know, where are you all joining in from? Today our team is joining you from the Art of Living International Center in Bangalore. Which city are you joining from? Here we have Abhiram at the camera and we have Samhita, who is managing the comment section. And I can see now on my screen so many cities from across India. A very warm welcome to all of you. We are able to retain information more deeply when we write it down, rather than just by listening or seeing. So quickly grab a pen and paper because I'm going to give you 3 things to write down during this webinar. And once you've written down these 3 things, you will have everything that you need to start managing your own mind and emotions. So there are 3 secrets that I'm going to reveal to you today. What are they? The first secret is how to energize your body and mind in under 30 minutes each day. Sounds impossible? Well, wait. The second secret is how to manage your negative emotions, practically without compromising on your focus or enthusiasm. And the third secret, how to de-stress yourself on your own while keeping all your commitments and fulfilling all your responsibilities. See, as we proceed in this webinar, I will reveal to you the answers to all these 3 secrets. And at the end, you will have all that you need to create a tangible difference in the quality of your life and in the state of your mind. Now you need to stick with me right till the end to make this happen for you. So give me a thumbs up in the comment section if you are with me right till the end. Great. Look, I know your challenges are so unique. Maybe your situations in life are very unique. So you may be wondering, is this relevant to me? Will this work for me? Is this seminar going to make any sense in my life? See, let me share 3 scenarios with you, okay? And if any of these resonate with your life, share that number in the comment section. Because the more aware and honest you are with yourself, that gives you a deeper understanding about your own mind. And only when there is awareness, true change can happen. Do you agree? Yes? So scenario 1, you feel overwhelmed with your responsibilities. You are so exhausted when you come home that you don't have the energy to spend meaningful time with your family. Or you feel like you miss out on opportunities at your workplace because you tend to procrastinate or you lack motivation. Then type 1 in the comments. If you have experienced any of this, you feel like this happens in your life, just type 1 in the comments. Right? Scenario 2, you feel like you are a slave to your moods and emotions, that you react emotionally more than you respond rationally. Or you feel you get too affected by what people say or think about you. Then type 2 in the comment section. Scenario 3, you feel that whenever you are in a stressful situation, you tend to blank out. Or you feel your mind is unable to focus. Or you have too many thoughts. You get anxious or easily angered or irritated. If this happens in your life, then type 3 in the comment section. Right? I can see on my screen, many of you have typed 1, 2, and 3. Right? Now I understand. This can be a little scary. It's a long list of challenges to overcome, isn't it? But that's only because you don't have the right understanding of your own mind. Right? Neither do you have the right tools and techniques to deal with it. And I'm sure many of you would have already tried several ways to solve these problems on your own already. Right? You may have tried listening to motivational talks, or maybe tried reading self-help books, or meditating through some YouTube video, or even taken medication to relax. Now, all of these may have worked for you temporarily, maybe would have given you relief for a short while, but have not created a lasting change. Or you couldn't keep your commitment and very quickly fell back into your usual patterns. If this has happened for you, if this has been your experience, type T in the comments. T for temporary. The change happened, but it was very temporary. Look, how many times we've been told, be patient, don't compare yourself with others, be confident, don't worry, but no one teaches us how. How not to worry, how to come out of negativity, right? How to practically handle my emotions. This is missing, right? This advice alone is not able to help you practically. Because the real problem is you know very, very little about your own mind. And neither in school, nor in college, nor at home have you been taught how to manage your mind and deal with your emotions. Nor have you been given the right guidance, the right support system to create a lasting change. Now, I have some good news for you. There is a simple, safe, effective, and research-backed way of achieving mastery over the mind. The world's most powerful breathing technique created by Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar, the Sudarshan Kriya. Now I want you to hear what one of our participants, Anushka Sen, has to say about it.
Meditation is not only about, closing your eyes and just focusing. It's much more than that. And I had the opportunity to do Sudarshan Kriya, which was life-changing. Genuinely, when I say life-changing, I really, really mean it. It was so, so powerful. When it was done, I felt like my brain and my eyes are just clear. It's like there was so much written on the blackboard, and when you just wipe it off, and not only wipe it off, it's like you wash it off, My perspective is much more clearer. I feel that I'm much more intuitive. I feel much more at peace. So I'm glad that I started, this journey so early, and I'm going to follow it.
Now, isn't that also what you are looking for? A clear and focused mind? Yeah. Now, I want you to promise me something. When at the end of this seminar, I prove to you that Sudarshan Kriya is the key to achieving the energy, the joy, the peace and balance that you're looking for, you will act on it. Promise yourself that you will not postpone, you will not procrastinate, you will not hesitate, you will take that step towards your own self and your mental well-being right now, today. Yes? Right? I hope all of you are together with me on this. Yeah? So let me quickly share with you a little bit about myself. My name is Tanushree Bishnoi. Now, by training, I'm an engineer and I also have a master's degree in clinical drug design. I came across this course, the Art of Living course and Sudarshan Kriya 20 years ago while I was still in college. And I was amazed at how this technique brought such a huge impact in my life. You know, my focus, my energy, my emotional balance, my relationship with my parents and overall health improved tremendously. This inspired me to become an Art of Living teacher, and over the last 15 years, I have taught this technique across the country to thousands of people. From students to corporate professionals, from bureaucrats to housewives, from farmers to scientists, I have seen the transformation and it has truly amazed me. And that is why I am here today to share with you what I know can help you bring a phenomenal transformation in your life. So stay with me. See, before we start talking about the Sudarshan Kriya, I want to address what you might be thinking right now. You may be wondering, see, I can just read a self-help book or do a guided meditation from one of the apps or learn a pranayam from a YouTube video. Yeah? Why do I need to learn this technique? Yes, you could. But you know, it would be like trying to learn something practical like swimming by reading a book or watching a video. Does that work? See, there is so much content online and very, very little of it is authentic and really works. Now imagine if you were taught a technique that is powerful, proven, and backed by over 70 plus independent scientific studies across the world in a live format by an experienced teacher who would guide you step by step and clear all your doubts personally. Wouldn't that be amazing? See, Sudarshan Kriya is so much more than just a pranayam. It is a power-packed technique that combines breathwork and meditation and pulls out stresses and strains from every cell of your body. It makes you feel both energized and relaxed. It is the best way to take care of your mental health, to regain your emotional balance and improve focus. And all this works not just for normal people like you and me, but for people in extremely high stress situations, in war-torn areas, who are facing violence and destruction on a daily basis. No? I want to share with you the experience of one such war veteran who learned the Sudarshan Kriya, and let's see what he has to say about it.
We spent 16 months on the ground. We were actually the longest unit to serve in Iraq.
You can't walk through that amount of bloodshed and bodies and not be affected by it.
Well, I came back injured. I really had no support of any family or anything. I felt alone.
She didn't know when I would get angry, what I would get angry about. It would happen so quickly that she wasn't prepared for it.
The first time I took the course was 10 months ago.
At first, I thought it was a little bit hokey.
The more we got into it, the more it stopped being just a bunch of hippie nonsense. It started dislodging certain internal barriers, I guess, I had built up.
You know, right away with the breathing exercises, it taught me how to relax.
It's almost like you have to get way deep down in there with all of that deep breathing, and then it just seems to take it all and you exhale it all out.
Just on a completely practical level, I sleep at night, and I don't have to take a handful of meds to do it.
And that's where this program really probably helped me more than anything, is it kind of gave me myself back.
Isn't that phenomenal? But this is still someone else's experience, right? What really matters is how this can help you practically in your life, isn't it? So let's look at uncovering the answer to the first secret, which is how can you energize your body and mind in under 30 minutes each day? Does this sound too good to be true? Let's see. Imagine this scenario, okay? It's been a busy week. You know, you go to office and you realize an additional project has been handed over to you. Your hands were already full, and with this additional workload, you know, you tend to start getting stressed, right? You find out then that one of your colleagues has not completed the assignment that you gave them. All this starts to pile up and you find yourself snapping at your colleagues, maybe at your family. Even the smallest thing is enough to anger you, to blow your fuse. Have you experienced something similar in your life? Yes? See, now can you change these external circumstances? Can you control the behavior of the people around you? No. Can you regulate your own workload? If you want to progress in your career, the answer is no. But what you can do is increase your energy levels and change your response to these external circumstances, right? See, haven't you noticed when your energy is low, you tend to be irritable, lazy, dull, and demotivated. And when your energy levels are high, you feel happy, enthusiastic, active, and focused. So your state of mind gets affected by your energy levels, right? See, type E in the comment section if you agree with this, that you have found in your life that when your energy levels are high, your state of mind is also better. When your energy levels are low, it reflects in your state of mind, right? See, most of us are aware that this is happening, but the obvious question is, how can I increase my energy levels? That's the question, right? See, we get energy from two sources which most of us know about, which is food and sleep. That is why when you are tired, you either eat or you rest. But what I'm going to share with you now was an aha moment for me when I first heard it. Do you know that your breath is a much more powerful source of energy? It's just that you haven't yet learned how to use it. See, you eat about 2 to 3 kgs of food every day, right? Drink 3 to 4 liters of water. But did you know that you breathe 10,000 liters of air every single day? Your breath is your primary fuel, and yet 90% of us are using less than 30% of our actual lung capacity, less than 1/3 of our lung capacity. You know, it's like you have a fantastic car, but the tires are low on air. Now, will you feel confident taking this vehicle out? No, right? So learning how to use your breath as a tool to energize can be a game changer when it comes to your health, your stamina, and your productivity levels. And let me tell you what research found. Sudarshan Kriya practitioners were found to have 20% higher lung capacity than those who don't practice Sudarshan Kriya. Can you imagine this? With just a simple 30-minute practice, you feel not only energized at the level of the body, but relaxed at the level of the mind. See, the way you charge your phone, right? In the morning you charge it and then you use it through the day, isn't it? Sudarshan Kriya is the charging mechanism for your body and mind. Isn't this amazing? See, at the end of this seminar today, I will be sharing with you how you can learn and practice Sudarshan Kriya. So I need you to stay connected with me right till the end, right? So what is the answer to the first secret? Write this down on your piece of paper. Breath is the secret powerhouse of energy. You want energy, you need to learn how to use the breath, right? Now, I want to share a personal experience with you over here. You know, while I was in college, I had also started interning with a research institute, okay? So after college, I used to go to the lab, and by the time I would get home, I would be so exhausted, you know? And now my little sister, who would be waiting the whole day to come and meet me, spend some time with me, would come to talk, and I would just get irritated and yell at her. And later I would feel so guilty about my own behavior. But after doing the Art of Living course and practicing Sudarshan Kriya, one of the first differences I saw in myself was my increased energy levels. You know, I would come back home after a long day and I would still have a smile on my face and I would feel pleasant inside. Not just me, but millions of people have had this experience. And let's listen to one such experience by Indian cricketer Deepak Chahar.
आप किसी भी बड़े प्लेयर से पूछोगे तो वो जो डिसीजन मेकिंग होती है क्रूशियल सिचुएशन में, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आपको एवरेज खिलाड़ी बनाने में, बड़ा खिलाड़ी बनाने में। हमेशा आदमी जब नर्वस सिचुएशन में होता है मैच में, तो ज़्यादा जल्दी से सांस लेता है। तो अगर वो उसके कंट्रोल में होगा, वो नॉर्मल ब्रीथिंग कर रहा है, तो आई थिंक वो ज़्यादा काम रहेगा, ज़्यादा बेटर डिसीजन ले पाएगा बैटिंग बॉलिंग दोनों में। और सुदर्शन क्रिया से वो हेल्प करता है इवन स्टेमिना में, क्योंकि लंग्स का पावर बढ़ता है अगर आप अच्छे से करते हो। आई फील कि मेरी बॉडी 3 या 4 साल यंग हो गई। जैसे मैं मेरी बॉडी में 4 साल पहले फील करता था, वो सेम चीज़ मैं अभी फील करता हूँ। मैं तो खुद कर रहा हूँ, मेरे को काफ़ी फील हो रहा है, बट जो लोग नॉर्मल लोग हैं उन लोगों को भी करना चाहिए। उन लोगों की लाइफ में बहुत ज़्यादा टेंशन होती है और सोचते हैं कि आज ये करना है, घर के लिए ये करना है, वो करना है। शायद अपने लिए 20 मिनट या आधा घंटा निकालें तो आप काफ़ी खुश रह सकते हैं।
How breath can increase your energy is just amazing. And we saw just now how that works. But many times what bothers you more is your mind. So let's learn about the second secret, which is how to manage your negative emotions without losing your focus or your enthusiasm. You know why the mind and emotions are so important? Because the quality of your life depends on the state of your mind. See, let me give you a scenario, okay? Suppose you plan a vacation with your family or your loved ones. You make sure all the aspects are taken care of till the very last detail you have planned this vacation. Now imagine you have already reached there. The perfect location, sitting in front of the mountains, beautiful resort, fantastic food, it's perfect. But then you have a disagreement or an argument with one of your loved ones. Now, are you able to enjoy everything the same way anymore? Write N in the comments if your answer is no. See, nothing has changed outside. It's the same. But because the mind is not okay, it doesn't allow you to enjoy anything, isn't it? So what's more powerful? What's inside or what is outside? Inside, right? That is why if your mind is calm and peaceful, you are able to handle even the not so perfect situations in a much better way. Isn't this your experience? Now, all your life, you work so hard to create comfort around you externally. Yeah, you get a good house, a nice car, everything is perfect outside, but you do so little to increase the comfort in your own mind. Remember, the quality of your life depends on the state of your mind. So it's really important to understand the mind in a little bit more detail. Are you ready for that? Yes? See, your mind runs in two directions, either towards the past or towards the future, isn't it? And now just thinking about the past or the future is okay. That's how we learn and plan, right? But when the mind gets stuck with something that has happened in the past, why did that person speak to me this way? Why did this happen to me? Why did I make that mistake? Then what happens? It gives rise to anger, regret, and even guilt. Have you experienced this in your life? Type P in the comments if you have found your mind getting stuck to the past. And when the mind gets stuck in the future, what will happen to me? Will I get that job, that promotion? Will I be okay financially? Will my children be okay? What happens then? It gives rise to worry, fear, anxiety. So mind stuck in the past is anger, guilt, regret, and mind stuck in the future is fear, worry, and anxiety. And this oscillation between the past and the future is where we pick up stress. But where is life? Where is joy? Where is productivity? It's in the present moment. Now, just by this knowledge, can you bring any difference to your mind? Can you unstick it from the past and the future and bring it to the here and now? No. You know, the mind is not easy to handle. Very tricky. You can handle 100 things, but not your own mind, isn't it? Come on, let's do an experiment, okay? Close your eyes. Close your eyes and you can think of whatever you like. But just don't think of a monkey. Especially not a monkey with a red hat who is dancing. Open your eyes. What happened? Right? See, at the level of the mind, whatever you resist, it persists. So you can't handle the mind at the level of the mind with just, pushing and pulling. You need a practical tool. Something that can help you tackle your mind at a very tangible level. And that tool is the breath. Now, why the breath? Because there is a deep connection between your mind and the breath. See, whenever you experience any strong emotion, you will find your breath pattern changes, right? How do you breathe when you are angry? Faster, isn't it? And how is your breath when you are, say, afraid or anxious? You will find your breath is broken, irregular. It gets stuck in your chest. You breathe deeper when you are happy. So every strong emotion changes the rhythm of your breath. This is a human phenomenon. It's true for everyone. But the interesting thing is that the way the mind impacts the breath can also impact the mind. It is a two-way street. And in a short while, you are going to experience this firsthand, live in this session. You're going to experience how the breath can impact the mind, bringing it out of these negative emotions like fear, anger, regret, anxiety to a more calm, relaxed, and happy state. in just a short while, we will experience this together. So let's hear what Nishta has to share about her experience with breathwork and how it helped her.
I was a person who was very angry at times और जिसका अपने खुद के एंगर पे कभी कंट्रोल नहीं था और मेरे दोस्त लोग सब मुझे हिटलर बुलाते थे। मैंने कभी खुद को सर पे मार लिया किसी चीज़ से या कोई चीज़ फोड़ दी अपने सामने जो थी। जब से आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग कोर्स किया तो प्रोग्राम्स करती गई तो ये चेंजेस बहुत आए कि मेरा एंगर बहुत कम हो गया है। तो द वे आई रिस्पॉन्स टू पीपल हैज़ बिन अ बिट इम्प्रोवाइज्ड एंड people nowadays ask me where your anger has gone. So this is the major change I feel after doing the course.
Isn't this fantastic? Type E in the comments if you are excited to experience the power of breath. So the answer to the second secret, write it down, is that the breath can transform the mind and emotions. The breath can transform the mind and emotions. Now you must be thinking, all this is okay, but my life is so busy, so much stress. Can just breathwork make a difference to me? Do you want to know how you can de-stress yourself on your own every day while fulfilling all your commitments and responsibilities? Then it's time for secret number 3. See, it's not a big deal to be stress-free when you have nothing to do, right? But when your plate is full, you have tons of responsibilities and not enough time, not enough energy. That's when you begin to get overwhelmed. That's when you get stressed, right? See, let's look at what happens at a biological, physiological level when you are stressed. There is a hormone which is called the stress hormone, cortisol, which gets released in your bloodstream. And when these cortisol levels are high, you experience symptoms like, a higher heart rate, you find your palms become sweaty, you're shivering, you go blank, you can't focus. And if you look back in your own life, you would have experienced these symptoms in any stressful situation, right? It could be a job interview, an exam, a presentation, or maybe at home there was a stressful scenario. Now when you look back at that situation, don't you think you could have handled it in a much better way if you were more calm and focused? Do you feel that? Yes? If yes, type C in the comments for calm. See, but high cortisol levels don't allow you to think clearly. High stress levels are also linked to a host of lifestyle diseases. But stress is inevitable if you are living a busy life, just the way if you are living in a home, garbage gets created every day. But what do? We routinely clear out this garbage for our own hygiene, right? The same way, we need to learn how to clear out this mental garbage daily, which is nothing but stress. So how can you reduce your stress levels, your cortisol levels naturally? If this is the question running in your head, type Q in the comments. That's what we want, right? A practical solution. Okay, I know cortisol is the problem. How can I bring it down? The answer is Sudarshan Kriya and meditation. And the research that I'm about to share with you is nothing short of groundbreaking. It was found that these practices were able to reduce cortisol levels in our bloodstream by 54%. Imagine, without any medication, without any external help, being able to reduce your cortisol on your own is one of the most amazing things you can do for yourself and your mental and physical health. And here I want to share my personal experience with you as well. Since I was a child, I had always struggled with stage fear. If I had to speak in front of a group of people, I would just go blank. In fact, I would even forget what I know very well. No amount of preparation or advice from anyone really worked. However, since I started practicing the Kriya, I have seen such a tangible difference in my confidence levels. In these last 20 years, I have interacted with thousands of people from all walks of life, and I have felt the same comfort that I feel with my friends and family. And let me tell you, this is one of the biggest gifts I have received in my life. Now let's hear what Dr. Sangeeta has to say. Dr. Sangeeta Chaudhary is an emergency care specialist and works at one of India's leading hospitals.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sangeeta. I'm an emergency physician. My work in the emergency department is filled with both emotional and physical stress. And in order to take the best decision for the health and wellness of my patient, my own mind needs to be calm and focused. And Sudarshan Kriya helped me in a big way. Now I have more energy and I am able to stay connected and focused even in very stressful situation. So I highly recommend this practice.
So secret number 3 is that Sudarshan Kriya can de-stress you instantly. So let's just quickly recap the 3 secrets we have learned so far. Breath is the secret powerhouse of energy, is the first secret. Breath can transform the mind and emotions, second secret. And the third secret is that Sudarshan Kriya can de-stress you instantly. Now I know some of you may be thinking, all this sounds amazing, but does it really work? Instead of me talking about it, I want you to experience this firsthand, whether breath and meditation really work. Are you now excited to actually experience live the power of breath and meditation? If yes, type R. See, we will now learn and practice a simple yet powerful breathwork technique called Bhastrika and follow it up with a guided meditation. The only rule you need to remember in meditation is to not focus or concentrate, but just listen to the instructions very lightly without any focus. Yeah. Bhastrika is also called the instant energizer. Before we learn how to do Bhastrika, let me quickly mention, if you've had a recent surgery, or if you have any abdominal hernia, or if you're pregnant, or if you have a heart concern, you can avoid Bhastrika. Instead, you can just sit with your spine erect, your palms open, and take long, deep breaths, 8 to 10 slow, long breaths. Yeah. For the rest of us, let us begin. The position that we need to take for Bhastrika is like this. Your palms are in a loose fist, elbows are close to the body, your spine is erect, and your shoulders are relaxed. Right? So when I say breathe in, what are you going to do? You will breathe in, and you will take your arms up and open the fists. And when I say breathe out forcefully through your nose only, and bring your hands down to the initial position. Is this clear? Let me show you once again. Breathe in, out, in, out. So basically we are breathing in, taking our arms up, opening the fist as we go up, and as we breathe out, we bring the hands down, close the fist. It's very simple. We will do 3 rounds of Bhastrika, and in each round we will do 20 breaths. Yeah? Just follow my instructions with your eyes closed, and let's experience what is the effect of this pranayama. Sit with your eyes closed. See, if you have any confusion about the instructions that I've given you, just watch the screen next to me and you will see a slide there, an image there that has the detailed picture as well. So you can follow that. Let's begin. Let's close our eyes and take position for Bhastrika pranayama. Remember, in Bhastrika, we are exhaling forcefully through the nose. First, take a normal breath in and out. And now, together, for Bhastrika, breathe in, out, 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 and relax. Keep your palms open on your lap and your eyes closed. Breathe normally and observe the effect of the pranayama. Any sensations in the body, just become aware of it. Let's get ready for the second round of Bhastrika. Once again, take position, palms in a loose fist in front of the shoulders. Elbows close to the body, spine erect and shoulders relaxed. It's best to keep our eyes closed during the pranayama. Take a gentle breath in and out. And now for Bhastrika, with force and enthusiasm, breathe in, out, in, 2, in, 3, in, 4, in, 5, in, 6, in, 7, in, 8, in, 9, in, 10, in, 11, in, 12, in, 13, in, 14, in, 15, in, 16, in, 17, in, 18, in, 19, in, 20, and relax. Keep your palms open on the lap. Let there be a gentle smile on your face. Third and final round of Bhastrika. Take the position. A loose fist in front of the shoulders. Make sure your elbows are not apart but close to the body, almost touching the body. Take a gentle breath in and out to prepare. And together, with force and enthusiasm, breathe in, out, 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 and relax. Keep your eyes closed. Sit comfortably. If you wish, you can take back rest. Keep your palms open on your lap. Keep your spine erect to begin with. We will now do a short guided meditation. Meditation means relaxation, not focusing or concentrating on anything. So listen to my instructions also without any focus. Listen to them lightly, as if you're hearing some background music. Just relax with the instructions. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, relax your body. We will keep our eyes closed and our body still and immobile during the meditation. One more breath in and breathe out. Become aware of all the sounds that are happening in your environment. The sound of the fan or AC, or the sound of people talking, or the sound of traffic, or birds chirping, all the sounds. Let us listen to the sounds and accept them one by one. Now bring your attention to your body. This body is a precious gift from nature. With honor and respect, become aware of your body. Take your attention to your right foot, just mentally taking your mind there. Right knee, right thigh and hip, the entire right leg. Take your attention to your left foot. Left knee, left thigh and hip, the entire left leg. Genitals and abdomen, stomach and navel region, chest, right shoulder and right arm, left shoulder and left arm, throat and neck, 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 throat and neck Face and head. the whole body. Become aware of your thoughts. Thoughts are coming and going. Do not resist any thought. Let it come. Be in harmony with your thoughts. Become aware of your feelings. However the feelings are, pleasant or unpleasant, let them be. You are peace. You are joy. Once again, become aware of your emotions, feelings, if any. Become aware of your thoughts, if any. Become aware of your body and your surroundings. Slowly and gradually, whenever you feel like it, taking your own time, you may open your eyes very gradually. How are you feeling after the meditation? Can you share your experience in the comments with us? If you could describe the current state of your mind in one word, what would it be? Now imagine if you were to start each day with this calm and light mind. Imagine if you could have the same feeling of freshness and energy even at the end of the day. Imagine if you felt this relaxed and focused in any situation. What you experience today is just a glimpse of what meditation and breath work can do for you. And although I've tried to be as detailed as possible, you can see that there is no way I can show you absolutely everything in just a 60-minute webinar, right? This was only an introduction. But there is so much more to learn and experience when it comes to our mind and emotions, so that you can create a lasting change in your life. So if you're ready to take it to the next level and put what you have learned into practice so that you can go back with an actual takeaway, then type Y in the comments. Great. I can see so many of you are action takers. So now, in the next 10 minutes, I will explain to you how you can make breathwork and meditation a daily practice, and how you can learn to de-stress with simple yet effective techniques like Sudarshan Kriya. Let me now introduce you to the Art of Living's online meditation and breath workshop, or the OMBW. It is a 4-day workshop, 2 hours per day, and you can choose any batch timing that suits you. The sessions will be conducted on Zoom. Why Zoom? Because you will be keeping your cameras on. And our teachers will be observing you, guiding you, and making sure that you are learning the technique in the right and safe manner. Yeah. Now, the question in your mind may be, okay, what exactly am I going to learn in this program? What am I going to learn? The first thing you will be taught, what you will learn is the Sudarshan Kriya, the most powerful breathwork and meditation technique. This removes stress and toxins from every cell of your body and gives deep relaxation to the mind, all in under 30 minutes each day. The Ujjayi breath is the second thing you will learn, which is a very powerful way to relax the mind. You know, if you face issues of restlessness and your sleep is not deep, Ujjayi breath can help you in a big way. The third thing you will learn is the 4-4-6-2 breathing. You know, this technique is taught to naval commandos, because it helps them deal with stressful situations better. And that's what we are going to teach you so that you can have clarity and focus in your mind. You will also learn a very powerful technique that can help you in situations where you feel not so confident. Have you noticed if you have to speak in front of a crowd or you have an important interview or an exam, you tend to feel nervous and unsettled? We will teach you a very effective breath-based confidence booster that can help you feel comfortable and confident in any situation instantly. Then 5 wisdom sutras will be shared with you, which have been given by Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji, which gives you a fresh and a new perspective on your life and also a deeper understanding of your own mind. What are the key benefits that you will go back with after this course? Would you like to know that? How is your life going to change after these 4 days? First thing, higher energy levels and improved lung capacity so that you can do more in your life without feeling exhausted. You will experience more confidence and clarity so that you can make better decisions. You will experience deeper sleep and improved immunity, and this will definitely translate into better health. You will have higher focus and enhanced memory for better retention. Have you noticed many times, especially if you're a student, you tend to read things over and over again for you to be able to remember it, right? Meditation and Sudarshan Kriya can help you enhance your memory. And most importantly, a calm, peaceful and happy mind. Now, if you register for the OMBW today, you don't just get the workshop, but you also unlock 5 additional bonuses just for you, just for those who are attending this webinar today. The first bonus, this is very relevant for someone who feels they are not consistent. You may be thinking, oh, I'll learn this technique, but I don't know if I'll continue practicing. Then don't worry, we understand that, and that is why we are offering you 45 days of guided group practice after your program. And let me tell you, this guided group practice has helped thousands of people stay consistent. Second bonus, you will get daily reminders that will help you join the group practice sessions. These are curated to keep you growing on this journey. It'll be like a little nudge, to make sure that you are on track. The third bonus, you get a 1-month free subscription to the Art of Living app. This is an ocean of meaningful content for you. There are guided meditations, there is music, e-books and even wisdom talks by Gurudev himself. The fourth bonus that you will unlock is that you get access to weekly reconnect sessions where teachers will guide you through your Sudarshan Kriya practice and also clear any doubts that you may have. The fifth bonus, you get access to 3 masterclasses, and these will be conducted by experts who will share their valuable insights on topics like Ayurveda, on yoga, on wellness, and many such interesting topics. Now, if you look elsewhere, all this would easily cost you over rupees 10,000. But because we want the Art of Living experience to be affordable and enriching for you, you get all of this for only 3,000 rupees. Now, understand that these special bonuses are only available to you because you have attended this webinar. So what's the next step for you? How can you register for the OMBW? Now, for the next few minutes, I want your complete attention. See, how many of you are already thinking, I want to register, but like right now, I'm not sure what date, what time would work for me, what suits me. I don't know right now. Then I have good news for you. You can purchase an OMBW voucher right now and redeem it for any OMBW program at a date and time of your choice, which is being conducted in the next 90 days. So basically, you have a 3-month window in which you can choose a date and time that suits you, provided you purchase the voucher today. Isn't that great? So how can you purchase this voucher? You can see a link that is showing in the comment section. You can also see a link that's showing on the screen. You can either type that link or click the link in the comment section and register now. Since this is a special offer and we are already giving so many bonuses, I want you to understand that we only have a limited number of vouchers. So the sooner you act, the more value you can get. So register right now by clicking the link that's showing on your screen. See, let me run you through the whole process of how you can purchase this voucher and how you can use it to register for an OMBW of your choice. Step 1. Purchasing the voucher. On the right-hand side of the screen, you will see a link to purchase the OMBW voucher. Click on it now to proceed. You'll also find the purchase link in your email and WhatsApp messages. You can use any option to get started. When you click the link, you'll be taken to the voucher purchase page. Fill in your details and hit register. Next, you'll be redirected to the payments page. Enter your card details, or you can choose any other payment method to complete your purchase. Once your payment is done, you will see a confirmation page with your voucher details. You'll also receive these via email and WhatsApp. Step 2. Redeeming the voucher. So click the redeem link on your confirmation page or in your email or WhatsApp message to start redeeming. This link will take you to the OMBW program page where you can see all the upcoming programs. Now you can choose any date and time that suits you and click on register. On the registration page, you will need to enter your unique voucher code in the field provided. Once your registration is complete, you'll be redirected to the program confirmation page. Remember, this voucher is valid only for 90 days from the date of purchase, so don't miss out. Also, if you face any issues, contact our support team. We are here to help you. I hope this is clear for everyone, right? But if you're still a little bit confused, you're thinking, is this for me? If you're still on the fence, I want you to hear what Gopali has to say about her Sudarshan Kriya experience.
We really have no routine. कभी रात को 2 बजे सो रहे हैं, 10 बजे तक नहीं उठ रहे हैं, कभी जल्दी सो रहे हैं, सुबह की फ्लाइट लेके इधर उधर दौड़ रहे हैं. So this is where you realize कि you need to at least have something to go back. And that is your body and that is your mind specifically. पास कुछ दिनों से I had a creative block. कुछ दिमाग में आ ही नहीं रहा था. चाहे कितना भी सोच लो, ये भी सबने बना लिया, ये भी सबने बना लिया. ये बड़ी दिक्कत है हमारी इंडस्ट्री में. और फिर कमेंट भी आ जाएंगे, हाँ बड़ा कॉपी कर लिया, ये कर लिया, बड़ी बनती है, कुछ आता नहीं है. तो उन सारी चीज़ों से अब थोड़ा डिस्टेंट फील होता है कि ठीक है, हम ये हैं, अब ये जो बोल रहे हैं बोलने दो. सो दैट हैज़ एक्चुअली मेड मी फाउंड माई सेल्फ बेटर. दिस वॉज दैट पॉज कि हाँ, मतलब इन चीज़ों के अलावा भी हम खुद भी एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. हमारी भी बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंस है. यू एक्चुअली गेट टू नो योर सेल्फ बेटर. सेल्फ लव और ये सब ना बड़ा इंस्टाग्राम पे देखा हुआ था, बट यहाँ आके वो थोड़ा फील किया कि येस, यू नीड टू टेक केयर ऑफ योर सेल्फ एज वेल.
Wasn't that amazing? See, maybe you think you can't do the course right now because you're very busy. That could be running in your mind, right? You feel like you don't have time. But I would say that's exactly why you should do the OMBW. See, more energy and more focus is what you need to manage your time better, right? Have you noticed that usually when it comes to something good for you, you tend to postpone it? Hasn't this happened with you? When you want to exercise or you want to diet, you say, I'll start next week or the first of the month, right? But when it's something negative, you act immediately. If you get angry with someone and you want to scold them, you don't postpone that. You find out where they are, you call them on the phone and you scold them, right? We don't postpone something negative. And it's very important to reverse this trend. See, when something is good for you, for others around you, act now, act immediately. And when it's something negative, delay it. Now you have found something so effective, something that can really help you in your life. Don't delay this and register now for the OMBW. See, I have taught thousands of people, and the most common regret they share is that they wish they had done this earlier in their lives. That they wish they had come across the OMBW earlier. See, the OMBW program is an investment that you will make and pay, and which pays for itself many times over throughout your life. So click on the link and register now. See, let's take a look at some of the commonly asked questions regarding the Sudarshan Kriya and the online meditation and breath workshop. Abhiram is here to help us with the questions.
I have anxiety and depression, and I'm also taking medicines for this. Will Sudarshan Kriya help me?
Absolutely. In fact, there was a research that was done that found that Sudarshan Kriya was as effective as antidepressant medication. You know, this medication contains a compound called SSRI, which increases the serotonin levels in our bloodstream. And Sudarshan Kriya was found to do that naturally with the help of the breath. In fact, the symptoms started reducing within the first 3 weeks and were found to be consistent over 3 months. So it is something that is not just a temporary relief, but if you continue your practice, it can bring you out of those symptoms totally. So definitely helps, yes.
I have a very busy schedule. Is it necessary for me to attend all the 4 sessions?
Absolutely. You know why? Because when you say you have a busy schedule, what you're saying is, I have too much to do, too little time, too little energy. And Sudarshan Kriya will help you with the energy aspect, will help you energize so that you're able to manage much more in that same limited time. In fact, you will find that with the practice of Kriya, not only are you managing time better, but even after a hectic day, you still feel happy and calm inside. So make sure you invest this time to get these results.
Is there an age limit for this program?
Well, this technique, Sudarshan Kriya, can be learnt by anyone over the age of 18 years. So as long as you are over 18, you are eligible for this.
I am registering by paying 3,000 for the workshop. Will I get my money's worth?
In my experience, absolutely. In fact, much more. See, let me ask you a question. You're joining this session through a laptop or a phone, right? How much did that phone cost you, if I may ask? Yeah, anything between 15,000 to maybe 60,000, right? And how long do you typically use that phone? A couple of years, and then you want to change again, right? You buy a pair of jeans, that's about 2,000 or 3,000 rupees. And how long do you use them? A couple of years. You know, usually we don't think so much when we are buying something material for our comfort. But what about the comfort of the mind? What you will learn in this program is something that will stay with you for the rest of your life and which will make you enjoy what you have created outside. It will give you the peace of mind, the joy, the energy, the balance that you need to live your life more fully. So I would say it is actually worth much more than 3,000, right? Even if you had to pay 10,000 without the discount, don't you think it would be worth it for your whole life, ensuring a happy, peaceful mind, ensuring more productivity, more efficiency, and better interpersonal relationships? Absolutely worth it.
How soon will I start seeing the results? And will they last?
Good question. You know, Sudarshan Kriya is not a technique that you practice now and see a result maybe a year later. Not like that. From the very first day of the program, you start to see the difference in yourself. And more than you, perhaps people around you, your family members, your near and dear ones will start noticing the change in you as well. You know, it is a process that detoxifies us from every level of our existence. So you start to feel so fresh and energetic, happy and focused. And will these last? This depends on you. If you continue your practice with consistency, you will see the difference stay for your whole life, right? But consistent practice is very, very important. And that is why we have the group support for you. Because whenever you do something on your own, it becomes a little difficult to continue, right? That's why we have the support of your group.
I have tried yoga and meditation before and gave up after a few weeks. Any solution for this?
Yes, absolutely. You know, that is why we are offering you the 45-day group practice. That 45-day group practice will ensure that you stay committed, will make you stay on track, you know, as far as your Sudarshan Kriya practice is concerned. Many times you will notice whenever you want to do something alone, the tendency to drop your commitment is higher because there is no accountability. But when you're doing with a group, the chances of you continuing are much higher. And 45 days is a long enough time in which you can form a habit for yourself. So we want Sudarshan Kriya, yoga, meditation to become a habit for you, right? So definitely helps if you are consistent with your group practice.
I have difficulty falling asleep. Will Sudarshan Kriya help me?
Yes, in fact, Sudarshan Kriya, breathwork, meditation has been found to be extremely beneficial for people who are struggling with sleep issues. You know, many factors play a role when it comes to sleep, our exposure to blue light, our eating habits, our lifestyle, all of this affects the melatonin levels, which is the sleep hormone. Regular practice of Sudarshan Kriya and meditation have been found to normalize melatonin and help you fall asleep quicker and also give you deeper, more restful sleep. So this will help you for sure.
I delivered my baby 4 months back. Can I do Sudarshan Kriya?
Yes, you can do the Kriya. 3 months postpartum is okay for you. However, just to be safe, we would like you to consult your gynecologist before you register for the course.
I am preparing for a competitive exam. Will this course help me?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. See, what is it that you need to crack any exam? A mix of focus and relaxation. Haven't you noticed during an exam, your focus is very high, but because your mind is so stressed, you're not relaxed, you tend to forget what you know also, right? So that combination of learning how to cultivate a calm state of mind without losing your focus, that's what Sudarshan Kriya gives you. So it is one of the most powerful tools for a student, I feel. Along with your regular studies, include 20-30 minutes of this breathwork and meditation practice. This will be the perfect complementary add-on for your preparation.
I have high blood pressure. Can I still learn Sudarshan Kriya?
Yes. If you're suffering from high blood pressure or if you have any heart-related ailments, you can still learn Sudarshan Kriya. However, there will be some special instructions for you which your teacher will give you during the program, right? So make sure that you inform your teacher on the first day of the course regarding your health concerns, and he or she will guide you accordingly. So you can learn Sudarshan Kriya, practice it daily. With just a few tweaks, your teacher will educate you. See, now you have two options in front of you. One, you take no action and do nothing with the information that you have received in the last 1 hour. What will happen then? Nothing. Your life will remain the same, go on as before. But I know you didn't spend the last 1 hour because you want things to stay the same, right? However, the second option is you act now. Register for the program. See for yourself if what has benefited millions of people can benefit you as well. See, as we come to the end of this webinar, I want you to take a moment and pat yourself on the back. You have been an action taker. You have taken a step towards your own mental and physical well-being. Rather than just complaining about situations and circumstances, you have empowered yourself towards learning these tools of self-care. Now, whether you're having a busy day or facing a work crisis, these tools will help you at every step of the way. So keep meditating, keep smiling, and we will see you in the program. Namaste.
जब मैं यहाँ आया था तो आई हैड दिस इन माइंड के हाँ मेडिटेशन सीखना है, क्योंकि माइंडफुलनेस के ऊपर इतनी बातें सुनी कि सब जगह माइंडफुलनेस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. बट एक्चुअली में जब व्हेन यू टोल्ड अबाउट द माइंड एंड द ब्रेथ का कनेक्शन, दैट वाज अ मोमेंट फॉर मी. ओह या सुदर्शन क्रिया करके एक शांति है, एक पीस है जो शायद काफ़ी टाइम से आया नहीं था, या मैं ढूंढ भी रहा था उसे बट वो मिल नहीं रहा था. वो फाइनली मिला. आपके अंदर झिझक चली गई है. आप यू आर ओपन एंड यू आर more real with people, and you are looking for real interactions with people.
Overall, it's been a very unexpected experience. Overall, it started off with yoga, then we learned a bunch of different kriyas. On day one, I wasn't very sure about how it was going and how I'm going to even use it in my day-to-day life. Then we had satsang, which again I initially wanted to miss, I'm going to be honest, but oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't miss it because it was so amazing. Literally once in a lifetime kind of an experience. I've been to concerts, but nothing like this. I finally had a little bit of a zen feeling while performing the kriyas. My mind was blank, which is very, very unlikely. Overall, it has been such a good experience and I am definitely coming back.
So Sudarshan Kriya has really helped me a lot throughout my journey, and especially if I talk about this Mrs. India, this Mrs. India journey was not that easy. When it comes to the competition, then definitely there are a lot of kind of emotion also comes up. Sudarshan Kriya has helped me immensely throughout this Mrs. India journey. People used to get panicked, people used to get very worried about the very unexpected circumstances. But then I was more in the acceptance zone. I was enjoying that journey because this Sudarshan Kriya has taught me to how to live in the present moment. And this Kriya has not only taught me to live in the present moment but to enjoy every moment irrespective of the results. So मैं हर उस पल को जी रही थी जैसे कि ये वापस नहीं आएगा. And I was least bothered about the results. I was enjoying and all the problem, the fear of unknown, uncertainty, and there were a lot of circumstances which was not going as per what I thought it would be. But then Sudarshan Kriya, that regular breathing technique has really helped me a lot. My mind was stable. I was emotionally more stable because then when there is a competition, there is a sense of little jealousy and then insecurity also. But then this Kriya, this powerful breathing technique was, was holding me like anything. मैं imagine नहीं कर सकती कि अगर मैंने सुदर्शन क्रिया बिना सीखे अगर इस journey को मैं गई होती तो मैं क्या करती. It was a easy journey for me because of Sudarshan Kriya. I am so grateful to Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji who has introduced this Sudarshan Kriya to all of us and bringing joy and smile to each and everyone's face. I am so grateful.
मेरा नाम है डॉक्टर के.आर. मितई. I am from Manipur. So before going to the Mount Everest expedition, luckily we met one of the senior-most Art of Living teacher in Itanagar. He introduced me about Sudarshan Kriya. We train in physically mainly before climbing to Everest, but we need mental strength and vital capacity of our lungs. If you go to a higher altitude, you need a stronger lung capacity. So we did the happiness course before going to the Everest. That was in 2011, and we got lots of benefits. Normally people used to reach the base camp, it took 10 to 15 days, but my team reached the base camp within 6 days. Everest expedition very tough, and you have to cross the dead zone. Dead zone is above 27,000 feet above the sea level. तो वहाँ से आपको ऑक्सीजन यूज़ करना पड़ेगा. By doing Sudarshan Kriya, हम लोग को very less oxygen use किया, and we acclimatized very well in the high altitude. Then I started preparing for another Everest expedition in 2018. I trained 2 youths, Taka Tamud and Kishan Tek Singh. I trained them through happiness course and Sudarshan Kriya. They have increased the confidence level. 24th May 2018, they reached the top of the Everest without the support of Sherpa. That is also one of the history created. They are carrying the Art of Living banner logo.
Like living in Bombay and doing what we do, everyone's so like competitive and everyone is just trying to, it's like a rat race. Everyone's like, okay, next snap, next contact. You forget to live, you forget to be in the moment. I came here a very disturbed person, I'm going back completely different. I'm grateful to all of you. And after a very, very long time, I met nice people. People who are really kind and people who care. And it made me realize that, okay, there are still nice people. Because that concept of there are nice people in this world was gone. Coming here has changed that, and I think I needed that. I needed the positivity, and it's been kind of like a perception shift, and I love that. Thank you. I'm so grateful.
So one is I used to suffer through allergic rhinobronchitis every month, and it used to be so bad that it used to go up to becoming an upper respiratory tract infection, or the way we call it ERT. And then I had to take myriad of antibiotics, not one or two, a combination of antibiotics with a rotahaler, as we say it. And it used to happen with every season change, every month. And I had thought, now this is the part of my life. Earlier when I started doing Sudarshan Kriya, I didn't think how it is going to help me, is it going to really... I did it just because I was enjoying it a lot. But this one shift that I saw, a very physical shift on a physical level, was these ERT infections were not happening anymore. Upper respiratory tract infections had completely stopped. Rhinobronchitis was not happening. I do get wheezing and sneezing still, but it doesn't go to the level of upper respiratory tract infection. ये तो हो गया physical aspect. Emotionally, whenever something hard hitting would happen, that would shake me to the core, I would be very baffled and go into my own cocoon, my own space, and not want to vent it out. Now I've become more vulnerable. I've seen how communication shifts. I can communicate very beautifully with my parents, the way I love them, and I used to be very introverted about that. But yes, Sudarshan Kriya makes me want to, speak out and show my love or care in a way that it is necessary.
I was totally a different person before I started Art of Living. I was in this stress bubble of just anxiety, almost about to pop. For me, when I was in college, my undergraduate, I was drinking quite a bit. Alcohol, I was in that environment in the US, it's just so prevalent. And then eventually, I just saw my grades tank, my brain was just fried. I just couldn't think actually at some point. I would try to have a thought and I just couldn't even connect with it. And I was just suffering almost mentally. And then once I did the Sudarshan Kriya Sky course, I felt a lot more peace. And now over the past 10 years, I feel like I found a lot more stability, calm, sleep is much better, happier, happy with no reason almost. So that's the beauty of all these programs. I'm so sharp. And I feel when I was a kid, I used to be so smart and I used to have so much creativity. All that has come back. And people now say oh wow, you're actually a really smart person. I'm I don't know, it feels like I was that much longer ago. And now it feels like I finally gained it back.